Hello everyone and welcome back to Villainous. We have again Jafar. We have shuffled the Fate deck, we have shuffled the Villain deck. We got 20 rounds to win, and we have our 10-sided die where we will be fated on a 1, 2, 3, or 4 unless we're at one of the locations with the Fate symbol, where we will reduce that to half to a 1 or 2. Jafar wins if we start our turn with the magic lamp at the Sultan's Palace and the genie under our control. With that being said, let's get into it. So we're going to start by drawing 4 cards. And, oh wow, we already have, you know what, I'm going to shuffle because that would be way too easy to start with all of that in the first hand. So let's go ahead and shuffle that. So I don't know if you noticed, but we started with our opening hand with the Magic Lamp and the Scarab Pendant, which are the 2 main cards that Jafar needs in order to start his win condition. So because that would be way too easy, we're not going to do that. So we're going to shuffle that and draw again. Okay. All right, this is more of a more common opening hand. Okay, so we have Gazim. He's an ally, costs 2 to play, has 2 strength. When Gazim is discarded from your realm, you may search your discard pile for an item and put it into your hand. Palace Guard is an ally, costs 1 to play, has 2 strength, no additional ability. Scrying, it's an effect card, costs 1 to play. Either choose item or ally, reveal cards from your deck until revealed a card of that type, put that card into your hand, discard the rest. And then lastly we have Snake Staff. It is item, costs 2 to play. You have to activate it and pay 1 power, search your discard pile for Hypnotize, put it into your hand, discard the rest. Or just put it into your hand. I'm so used to reading discard the rest from these cards. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll start by going to the Oasis. We'll get 3 power. Let's move these back on here. And let's see what we will play. Let's play Scrying, because that's going to get us the cards we need, because we need the Magic Lamp and the Scarab Pendant, the 2 cards we got before we shuffled everything. So let's, we're going to choose item then, and we're going to reveal till we reveal an item. These have all been effects so far. It's an ally effect, and that's the first item. So we put the item in our hand. Move this up. So we can play another card while we're at this location, and let's play... We'll play a Snake Staff for 2 power, and we'll put well, it doesn't matter where we put them. We'll just put them there for now. That's it for that turn. Let's see if we get fated. A 6, we do not. Move down around 19. We can draw 1 card to get back up to 4. And what did we get? We got Hypnotize, which is good. We'll need that later. So let's go here. We'll gain 1 power. Let's spend that 1 power to play this Palace Guard. We'll play him here, and we're going to discard that. We'll discard Gazim, and we'll actually discard Hypnotize too, because we don't really need it at the moment. And we'll end that turn, and since we're at a location with the Fate symbol, we'll only fate ourselves on a 1 or a 2. So let's see. 6 again, so we do not get fated. Move down around 18, draw 4 cards, because we don't have any cards in our hand. what did we get? We got Deception, which is a condition card. Deception, during their turn, if another player has 2 or more items in their realm, you may play Deception, reveal and play 1 card from that player's fate deck. And the way I treat condition cards in solo mode is I have to meet the condition, and if I do, I can play the condition card as a free card action. With this particular condition card, because it requires me to target another player's fate deck, and there's obviously no other players, I just treat it as if I get fated, as long as I have 2 items, I can just choose to not play one of the worst of those 2. And the Scarab Pendant, we got it even though we shuffled the deck. It's an item card, costs 3 to play. When Scarab Pendant is played, unlock the Cave of Wonders. See, there's a little lock symbol in here. We unlock it with Scarab Pendant. When you draw cards at the end of each turn, draw 1 extra card. So there you have it. And then we have the Hourglass. So it's an item card, costs 1 to play. I have to activate it. If I do activate it, heroes at this location get -2 strength until the end of my turn. And then we have Razul. He is an ally. Costs 3 to play, has 3 strength. The cost to play allies at Razul's location is reduced by 1 power. Okay, so we're going to go here. We're going to draw, or we're going to gain 3 power. We're going to immediately spend all 3 power to play the Scarab Pendant at the Cave of Wonders, which will unlock it. We can play another card, but we don't have any power to do so. But we do have 2 items now, so we can play Deception if we get fated. So let's just leave that up while we end this turn. See if we get fated. A 3, so we do get fated. So we're going to activate this card so that we can play the the one that is not as bad as the other. Because usually one's worse for us than the other one. So the Sultan, he's a hero, has 2 strength. Palace guards cannot be used to defeat Sultan. Okay, and Carpet. Jafar must defeat Carpet before defeating other heroes. So normally I would play Carpet because he's the worst one for us to play, but because I have this special condition card, I'm going to play Sultan because he's not as bad for us, and we'll play him here because that's the place where he is like the least of a nuisance for us. And we're only doing that because we played that condition card. Otherwise we would not do that. So that is it for that turn. We move down to round 17. We're only going to draw 1 card because normally when you do a condition you can't draw that back because normally you draw at the end of your turn, not the beginning. But anyways, we're just trying to keep it as close to a normal game as possible. So in a normal game, if we played 1 condition card, we would start with 1 less card. So that's what we're trying to imitate. So let's see what we have here. Okay, so what do I want to do? I want to go here because it's the only other place I can get power at. I'm going to discard this. I don't want to use this really, so I'm going to discard it. I'm going to hold on to Razul. I don't really have any more. I don't have enough power to play him or do anything else, so we're going to end that turn, and we're at that special place, so we only get fated on a 1 or a 2. That was a 3, so we do not get fated. Move down round 16, draw 3 cards to get back up to 4. And we got a Scimitar. It's an item card, costs 0 to play. Attach Scimitar to an ally. That ally gets +1 strength. Deception, which is one we had already, and I don't think I read this one before. Necessary Sacrifice. It's an effect card, costs 0 to play. Discard an ally or item from your realm, gain 3 power. And then we have Razul still. So let's go to the Oasis. We'll gain 3 power. We're gonna So we can play 2 cards at this location. So we're going to play Scimitar and put it on this Palace Guard. Give him 3 strength. And we're going to play Razul for 3 power at this location. And, oh, you can't get any power there, huh? And that's it for this turn. So we have 2 items in our realm. We have 3 items, actually, so we can use this card again. So let's see if we get Fated. 1, so we get Fated, and so we're going to use the Deception card to play the least bad one for us. Narrow Escape, search Jafar's fate, discard pile for a hero, play that hero, or Wish, attach Wish to a hero, that hero gets +2 strength. So I think Wish is going to be least bad for us, and we'll put that on the Sultan, because it's the only one we can play it on. Alright, so then we move down around 15. We're going to draw up to 3, because again, we played a condition card. Normally we wouldn't have 4 cards in our hand in a competitive game. So let's see. So we have Manipulation. Manipulation is another condition card. During their turn, if another player has 3 or more allies in their realm, you may play Manipulation, take any card from your discard pile and put it into your hand. So in this case, if I have 3 or more allies in my realm, I would play Manipulation and take any card from my discard pile and put it into my hand. And then this one, Sorceress Power. It's an effect card, costs 2 to play. Move a hero to any unlocked location, move an ally to any unlocked location. So, yeah, there's that. So we are going to move, we were going to move here to defeat the Sultan just to get him out of here, but he has 4 strength now instead of 3, so we would have been, or instead of 2, it would have been 2 versus 3, we would have been able to defeat him, but now he has 4, so we're not going to do that. So instead we're going to go to the Streets of Agrabah, gain 1 power. Do we want to play anything? You know, I don't really like any of these cards, so we are going to, well, should we play? No, we're just going to discard all 3 of them, and we'll see if we get Fated. A 6, we do not. Move down around 14, we draw 4 cards. Oh wow, 2 Scimitars. Okay. So we already know what the Scimitar does. We played Scrying earlier. That's where we just name an item or ally and just draw till we get one of those. And then Iago, who is really good for Jafar. Iago costs 1 to play. He's an ally with 1 strength, and you have to activate him and pay 1 power. And if you do, you can move Iago and an item at his location to an adjacent unlocked location. So Iago's really good because he helps us move the lamp over quicker. But we don't have the lamp. We are still digging for the lamp. So let's go here to the Oasis. We'll gain 3 power. We will play Iago for 1 power, and we're going to actually play him at the Oasis. We are going to play the Scimitar as our 2nd card on Razul, and maybe we should have scryed, but we'll just hold on to that. We can't discard here anyways, so let's see if we get Fated. It was cocked, so we're going to roll again. 4, we get Fated. And now we'll pick the worst one because we don't have that special condition card. So Wish, and we have that already. So it just gives a hero +3 strength or +2 strength, and Narrow Escape. Search Jafar's fate, discard pile for a hero, play that hero. So that is the one I tried to avoid earlier, and that's the one that we're going to do now. And we'll play him. I think we'll play him here, so he covers up that fate action, and he covers up our only other power that we can get. And now we have to defeat him before we defeat the Sultan or Aladdin or Abu. So that is it for that. We'll move down to round 13. We'll draw 2 cards to get back up to 4. Actually, we can... I haven't been drawing my extra card. I should be having 5 cards in my hand instead of 4 because of the Scarab Pendant. I forgot I had that, so... And I can be moving there to get 2 power. I'm so used to... See, I've played Jafar a lot, so I'm so used to not being able to go here and to not having this, because my games are usually a lot less lucky than this one is going with getting this so early. So I'm used to only drawing 4 cards and not being able to go here. So now that I have 5 cards, and oh, here we go. We have the magic lamp. We're going to go here, gain 2 power. We're going to use the move action to move Razul. We are going to... Do we want to play the magic lamp already? Well, we're definitely going to discard the scrying cards because we don't need those anymore. What do we want to do? Do we want to play that already? Yeah, I think so. I think we want to just play it so we can start moving it. So let's get this magic lamp out. So just so you can read it, it's an item card, costs 4 to play. Magic lamp. The magic lamp may only be played to the Cave of Wonders. That's why you need to get this out to unlock it, because otherwise you can't play anything to a locked location. When Magic Lamp is played, find Genie and play him to the Cave of Wonders. So we're playing that there. We already paid for it. Let's get the Genie out. Here he is. Play him to the Cave of Wonders. I'm going to shuffle this now. Whoops. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay, that's good enough. Okay, so now we got Genie out. So let's see. We discarded, we gained 2 power. We played a card, we moved Razul, so that's it for that turn. Let's see if we get faded. And it landed on a 6, so we do not. Move down around 12. We can draw 2 cards, get back up to 4, and that's actually the last 2 cards in our deck. We are going to move, well, let's see what we have first. Manipulation, Palace Guard, okay. So we're going to move here. We're going to do the Vanquish action to vanquish Carpet with... Actually, I should not have used Razul to do that. But anyways, too late now. What I should have done is move this Palace Guard here. Oh, no, but I can't. Well, yeah, I should have done... whatever. Too late now. Too late. That was bad, though. That was a bad decision. Anyways. So, that's all we can do at this location, so we are going to just make sure we don't fade ourselves on a 3 or 4, just a 1 or a 2. And of course, we drew the 1. Let's see what happens. So, normally I usually think playing a hero is more of a burden for us, and it still might be, but I think we'll do Wish. But just so you can see, Raja is a hero, has 4 strength. He gets +2 strength if Jasmine is in Jafar's realm. But I think that playing Wish on Genie is worse for us because it just makes it harder for us to hypnotize the Genie and get him on our side, under our control. So now we move down around 11. Can't draw anything because we have... Oh no, we can draw 1 card. I keep forgetting that. One card. Alright. Deception. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna go here, gain 3 power. We are going to we're gonna use Necessary Sacrifice to get rid of the Scarab Pendant to gain 3 power. Next, we are going to spend 1 power to activate the staff. Oh no, we can't. Never mind, because there's nothing in our discard pile to do that, so we're not doing that. What will we do then? So we can play 1 more card. We'll just play another Palace Guard for 1 power, and we'll place him there. Streets of Agrabah. Okay, so we still have more than 2 or more items, so we can still play that. So let's see if we get faded. 3, we do get faded, but we can play our Deception card and play the least bad of the 2. Okay, so Crushing Blow. Discard an ally from Jafar. Discard an ally with a strength of 3 or less from Jafar's realm. So that could get rid of pretty much any of my allies right now. Or Treachery. Jafar loses 2 power. So let's see, how much do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 7 power. I'm trying to see what probably would be worse is getting rid of an ally. So I'm just gonna decide to lose 2 power and move down around 10. We can draw 2 or 1 card because we used a condition card, and we got Scrying, which right now isn't really that great for us. So what we will do then is go to this place anyways. We're going to move the lamp with the movement action, and we can play a card. We'll play Scimitar on this Palace Guard, and that's it. So let's see if we get faded. A 9, we do not. Move down to round 9 and draw 2 cards. Yeah, 2 cards. Okay, let's see. Hypnotize, we finally got it. And we have 2 manipulates now. Okay, so a lot of junk in our hand. We're going to go here. We're going to gain 3 power. And let's see if we can hypnotize Genie. So we need 8. If the lamp was at Genie's location, Genie gets +2 strength if magic lamp is at his location. So if the magic lamp was there, he would have 8, 9, 10. I would need to hypnotize him with 10 power, but now I only need 8 because of Wish. So let's see. I think we have 8. So let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have exactly 8 to hypnotize Genie. So let me read the hypnotize card to you, that way, because I don't think I did that this video. So it costs a question mark, which is explained in the terms. So it's an effect card. Defeat a hero and move them to the bottom of your board. That hero is under your control and treated as an ally with the same strength. Ignore their ability. The cost to play Hypnotize is equal to the hero's strength. So I'm not sure if he well, you know what, even if he does, it doesn't matter. So it's going to cost me 8 no matter what to hypnotize him. So that's all gone now. And I don't know if he gets to keep the item. I'm going to let him keep it because it doesn't even matter, because we're not going to use him to defeat anyone. We would activate Iago, but we don't have enough power to do that right now. So we'll just leave everything as is and see if we get faded. 8, we do not. Move down around 8. Oh wow, that's funny. We can draw 1 card. We got Necessary Sacrifice. But what we're going to do is go here. We're going to gain 2 power. We're going to move the lamp, which is unfortunate that we did it that way instead of using Iago. But, oh well. We're going to actually discard our entire hand, because we don't like any of those cards, really. And that's it for that turn. Let's see if we get faded. Landed on a 3, so we get faded. Aladdin, that's probably the worst one for us, and Abu. So it's good for us that we drew both of these, but it's bad for us that we drew either of these. So so they pretty much have the same ability, but Aladdin is definitely worse for us because he has more strength. So let's read Aladdin. So Aladdin has a hero with 4 strength. When Aladdin is played, choose an item at his location and attach it to him. Jafar cannot use the item. When Aladdin is defeated, the item is returned to Jafar at the same location. And I believe Abu has the same ability. So, oops. Let me let my cat out of the room. Oh, do you want to go out? No? Okay. Alright, never mind. Okay, so Aladdin is going to steal the lamp, and I move down around 7, and I can draw 4 cards. Okay, so let's see what we can do. So we can't use this one because we won't be at his location. Okay, so we'll go here. We're going to gain 3 power. We'll spend 1 power to activate the snake staff to search our discard pile for hypnotize and put it into our hand. Here we go. I keep thinking my cat wants to go out, but then he just goes goes away from the door. Anyways, so we can still play 2 cards because we haven't played any, and we have enough to hypnotize Aladdin. So Aladdin has 4 strength. We're going to spend all 4 of our power to hypnotize Aladdin. Bring him down here. Now we have control of the lamp again. We can still play another card if we want. I mean, I guess we can get rid of Iago because he's really not helping us anymore. So we'll use this to discard Iago and gain 3 power. And that's it for that turn. Let's see if we get faded. 4, we get faded. Let's see what happens. Crushing Blow, discard an ally with a strength of 3 or less from Jafar's realm, or Jasmine. When Jafar draws cards at the end of each turn, he draws 1 less card. So really, neither one of these is that bad. I guess Jasmine is more of an ongoing thing, so we'll put her there so that way I get 2 less power and I can't discard there anymore. So now we move down around 6. We can draw, we can't draw because Jasmine limits our hand to 3. Hopefully we won't forget that. We'll move here to move the lamp. And, yeah, I can play a card, and I think I will. I'm going to play defeat a hero with a strength of 4 or less, she has 3, at Jafar's location. So it costs 2 to play. I'm going to spend 2 to defeat Jasmine. And then I can draw, or I can get 2 power now because those immediately become available. Those actions immediately become available. And I'm going to discard both of these cards because with that action. And now we are at our win condition. We have the lamp at the Sultan's Palace, and we have the genie under our control. All we have to do is start our turn. So instead of rolling the fate dice, as is tradition, we will just automatically fate ourselves to see if we draw something that would prevent us from winning. So let's see. Oops. I think the only card that would prevent us from winning right now is Abu, because we have Aladdin. We hypnotized Aladdin, so I think the only card we don't want to draw is Abu. Otherwise, we're going to win. Crushing Blow, discard an ally with a strength of 3 or less from Jafar's realm, and ooh, there you have it. Abu, he steals the lamp. And now that prevents us from winning, so we go to round 5. We're going to draw 4 cards. And that's exactly what we wanted, is hypnotize. So we are going to now move here. We're going to gain 3 power. We are going to play hypnotize to spend 2 power to bring Abu under our control, and thereby also bring the magic lamp under our control. And we don't even need to do anything else, so let's just leave it at that. We'll see if we... Oh no, we're going to automatically fate ourselves because we are now again at our win condition, because all we have to do is start our turn, and we win because we have the magic lamp at the Sultan's Palace and the genie under our control. So let's automatically fate ourselves, see if we would be prevented from winning. Raja. Raja gets +2 strength if Jasmine is in Jafar's realm. And Narrow Escape. Search Jafar's fate. Discard pile for a hero. Play that hero. So there are no heroes in the discard pile. Even if we played Raja, it doesn't matter where. It's the start of our turn at round 4. We have the magic lamp at the Sultan's Palace, and we have the genie under our control, and Jafar wins the game. We would still be able to draw, what, 1 card to get back up to 4? Doesn't matter what card it is. Now we are at a legal game state, and we have won the game as Jafar. There you have it. So now it is time to recite the Litany of the Meme. The night is dark and full of terrors, but I know that we will live long and prosper, for the Force will be with us, always, against the forces of he who must not be named, as we remember to keep it secret, keep it safe, until the day we assemble in the name of Muad'Dib. So say we all.